Here's my Pesto slip roll. It broke on me. It had some grooves that were machined into it years back before I even got it. I've had this thing 15 years, somewhere in there. So ended up breaking on me. I converted this thing to a powered slip roll. Here's the motor and gear reducer. I'm going to disassemble this thing in so I can weld that roll back together. But along the way, I'm going to show how I converted this thing to a power roll. I'm just removing the screw to take the pulley off. I have a tube welded to the one of the gears, and then I had a shaft welded to the pulley. This part I didn't have to do. I don't know what I was thinking, but I didn't have to remove this roll. I could have took that rocking box and roll out all as one piece. So I've taken other rolls apart before, and I don't know what I was thinking there. Okay, yeah, I could have left the roll in there and took the whole thing out. Okay, so on this one, I'm going to take the gear off. And that little block, I guess they call it a box, I think is what it's called. So I'm going to remove that so I can weld this back together. Okay, that piece there, I think they call it a box. So here I'm welding a piece of angle iron to my welding table so I can keep the rolls. I'll put the rolls in there, line them so they'll stay lined up. And so I wanted to clamp these rolls down, so I just added another angle on top. So it hold it in place a little more. So I tacked it, 4 places on each side. Then I spun it like 90 degrees and then welded. Put another couple tacks in it. I'm trying to keep it from pulling one way or the other. I don't want a wobbly roll in there. So then from here, I just gave it a filled in tacks in between the ones I had already. And I tried to get in there as deep as I could. Put a good tack in there. Then I ended up welding it, and I knocked down any high spots. I wasn't worried about filling it in perfect, so I just wanted it to hold. So there it is on my table, checking to see if it had any wobble in it. It looked pretty good. So now, got to put it back together. So now the upper roll, I'm gonna put that together, put it back into that rocking box, they call it. And then I'll put it in as one piece instead of the way I took it apart. That was wrong. Now here I just want to show how I welded that tube onto the gear. That's what does it. That's like the main part of converting this over. And then that shaft that's on the pulley, have a hole drilled through them so I can put a screw, a nut. Okay, so right here I machined the end of that bar so I can add a bearing to it and then this support so that when I put tension onto that belt, I'm not just pulling on the pulley and the roll. So now here's where I put the upper roll and the rocking box in as one unit here. Here's the way I should have taken it apart, just taking out that pin, and I could have slid the whole thing out as one. Okay, now I'm putting on the pulley and adding the screw and nut. The motor that I have on this is a 1 horsepower motor. The gear reducer, I don't remember. I was looking for some markings. I couldn't find anything on it. I don't know if it was a 20-to-1, something like that. Now I add the bearing to it. Now I'm going to put that support on it. And I had tacked this in place before, but now I just leave it. It doesn't go anywhere. Now I'm just adding the screws to add tension to the belt. Here's my pedal, and it just plugs into 110. So there it is, up and running again. So I'm gonna test a strip of metal here. I have it double speed here. I don't really move that fast anymore. So I had seen other conversion years ago before I did this one, where they had something similar, but it was on the other end where the crank would be, and that would have just been in the way. So I had to find a way to do it on the other end. So this is regular speed here. This material is 18 gauge stainless steel. Okay, thanks for watching.